Hey yo, what's good y'all? It's your boy Just Kriti back with another video. Now, whether you are a good player at Fortnite or you're literally dog cheeks, today I'm going to give you basically 3 maps that are going to improve the mechanics of how you actually play Fortnite and allow you to become a better player. So, just to give an introduction very quickly, I've actually been completely dog water for most of my time playing Fortnite. I've played Fortnite since season 0 and I've just never ever got over that learning curve of getting better. But with the maps I'm showing you today, these actually allow me to become a lot better player and I can actually take on sweats now. Like, it's pretty crazy. But make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you're somebody looking for a friend or a teammate or a duo or a partner to play with, drop your Epic Games name down in the comment section below. I want to use the comments as a section to actually allow people to find other people to play with. So drop your epics below. I'm actually going to add some of you guys and play with some of you guys. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into it. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and allow me to teach you how to not be dog water in Fortnite. All right, so the first one we have here is Raiders Mechanic Course, and this one is actually a good course or a good map to put you in situations that you would actually be in when you're in game. Let's just do one of their peace control tunnels. I really like how this one is set up just because it allows you as a person to kind of practice what you would really be doing in game. I found that these ones on this map, the practice courses on the mechanic map, have actually done the most improvement for me so far as a Fortnite player. Now, I'm not saying I'm like the goated player or something like that, but just overall to go from basically a bot who couldn't edit anything, who couldn't, build anything, and kind of just getting sweated on every time I hopped into a match, this course actually helped me a lot. I haven't even really warmed up today. This is the first time I've touched Fortnite and I'm recording this video, so my hands and my mechanics aren't really warmed up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little rusty right now, but this one is a really good one to practice tunneling because it gives you that in-game feeling of what you would actually be doing. Now for these ones over here, they're just the edit timing, so it really just gives you simple edits like just going down floors and such. Those ones are cool, but I feel like the ones that are really the best here are going to be the peace control tunnels because those really put you in situations that you would be in the game. Now this one right here is personally my favorite out of the 3 just because this one has a wide span of how you actually practice your editing and practice your tunneling and all that. So basically it's kind of set up like this. You walk through it, you do these edits, kind of go through it, and I just really like the flow of this one. Now keep in mind you can do all of these at your speed when you first begin, so whether you're somebody who's played Fortnite for a while or you're just somebody who plays it casually, don't get discouraged if you're not going through this the fastest. When I first started this, I could not do that, and it definitely took me a little bit of time to get it down, but now that I know how to do it, it's almost just like secondhand nature at this point. Everything just kind of flows the way it's supposed to, and I think it's kind of because of that muscle memory, but just this course right here I feel like has given me a lot of help when it comes to in-game situations, because there's times where you would be walking through, you'd be placing a floor, you'd be editing up, and it gives you the ability to learn how to do this fast enough that you can actually do this in game. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this one to anyone who's looking to get a little bit better on this game, just because it gives you a lot of the mechanics that you would see in multiplayer. The last peace control tunnel, I really like this one right here, but I don't like it as much as the second one. This one's kind of a basic one. You put a floor over top, a floor on the next one, you kind of roll through it. But just, I don't know, for the people who have seen how I really played like a month ago or 2 months ago, you can just tell there's a huge improvement of just how I'm pretty much fluidly walking through all these edits. But yeah, if you want to add extra stuff like 2 floors, come over here, you can put whatever, do 2 right here. But yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and hop into the next map where I'm gonna actually show you a pretty good place to learn how to do really a lot of stuff when it comes to editing and building and everything in that capacity. Just kind of the mechanics of things. I think this is a really good map, but there are other ones that can give you kind of better things that you can do. Alright, so for the next map, we actually have Orangeguy's warm-up map. Now, I feel like this one is a great one to basically practice all type of edits. It literally has everything. I feel like this is the overall best one for a beginner. This is the one that I started out with, and it has allowed me to do the first course that I showed you, which I couldn't even do to begin with. Now, this was actually pretty cool. It's got things like floor edits going up a ramp. It's got just wall edits where you would put in a corner. It's got pieces where you actually come down and practice editing those. And then it's even got editing 1v1s. If you have a friend, you can invite them in and see who can really edit a little bit faster than each other. But you can also change your speed and momentum, and you can free build and things like that. But I found this one really good for a beginner just because it has these categories of really easy, medium, hard, very hard. and impossible. Now, I will say, I don't think there's any benefit of doing anything past hard, because once you get to the very hard and impossible sides, look how many floors are actually in this. Like, yes, you'll get your practice. It's just so much at that point. It's really repetition. So I found personally that if you just go through some of the easier ones like hard, medium, easy, or really easy, they're gonna give you the most benefit of actually getting better as a Fortnite player. Like, as you can tell, I can just run through this, and you might be able to do the same, but literally a month ago, I couldn't even run through this without hitting a wall or having to be stopped from running and anything like that. Overall, mechanics wise, I feel like this is a really good place to practice your edits, to practice timing, to practice all of that, which is gonna ultimately make you better. And you can practice things like double edits, you can do the floor wall, all that, you know. I personally think this map is a really great place to, you know, get some understanding of how to get better as a Fortnite player, you know, what type of things you might need to improve on. And like I said, my fingers aren't really warmed up, so yeah, there's gonna be times where I mess up a little bit, but I found personally that these ones right here seem to be the hardest on this map. Now, they're not like extremely hard or anything, but still, even in that, once you get to like the hard category or the really hard category, there's just so many of these things that it almost starts hurting my forearm. Now, keep in mind, I am actually a console player, I'm a controller player, so honestly, for me to be able to run through some of these edits in the speed of which I'm doing it is actually decent for a console player, just because I know a lot of console players kind of struggle with the editing aspect of things on here. But as you can see, once you get into like the hard category, there's just so much pieces in here that it really starts to burn your forearm. That's kind of the wall edits, and then over here we have the edit downs, which these ones are pretty easy. It's pretty basic, but you can kind of mix it up how you want to. You know, it's kind of just going down and editing. You kind of do whatever you want to. If you want to double edit, pull up, you know, pull down, just practice all the mechanics of that type of stuff. It gives you a really good understanding of the timing when falling. Now, here's the thing though, and let me know if I'm wrong down in the comment section, but I feel like when you go through these, it limits how fast you can actually do it. So say I went to something like the medium tab right here. Well, if I come in here and I start editing down, I feel like it almost caps me at how fast I can do it. Now, I don't know if that's because I'm a controller player or I play on console, but I feel like even if I'm doing editing really fast or extremely fast, it still caps how fast I'm actually moving down. But either way, this is a really good map to actually practice everything, because it does have a free build section down here, which you can actually use the things like slow, normal, fast, or very fast to kind of practice things that you normally couldn't do online. Like say you wanted to practice building and then putting a wall, you know, doing these type of edits and such. It gives you a really good understanding to do that because you're going slow. And say you wanted a tunnel, you know, you could practice your tunneling too in the slow mode, and then when you go to do it online, then it becomes easier because you've practiced this in the slow mode. So overall, I feel like this is really your best bet if you're somebody who's looking to get better and you're looking for where to start. This is going to be your best map for you because it really gives you everything you need to actually learn the mechanics of building, of editing, of doing all that type of stuff. As you can see, I got the whole tunnel down there. Like literally a month ago, I could not even do this. But with that said, if you are a beginner and you're looking to get kind of the basic mechanics down and kind of get a little bit better at editing, building, and all that type of stuff, I would definitely recommend this map, and it will be linked down below as well as the first map. But with that said, let's go and hop into the next map. All right, so for the last map here, we have Raiders warm-up map V3. Now, personally, I've found that this one is the hardest, but it does give you a lot of in-game situations. And it also comes with aim training, so you can practice your aiming when in situations. Now, like I said, this one is definitely the hardest, and I'm still learning to get this one down as well, but it has timers here. You can run through the course. It's got Dorito edits and all that type of stuff. Did my game just lag? But overall, it gives you a good understanding of how to actually edit. It's got pieces up here that you can shoot. It also has pieces that are within the courses that allow you to replace the walls and kind of edit through them. Now, I found that honestly keeping a shotgun in your primary slot helps with taking somebody's wall and then replacing it. If I was to do this right here. But yeah, this map is going to give you a really good outline to actually practice, you know, editing walls, piece control, all that type of stuff. And it comes with 4 different actual like mini courses that you can do to get better. As you can see, I can kind of glide through this stuff. Once I get warmed up on this map, it starts to move a little bit quicker. But like I said, I'm not the best player, but I definitely have gotten a lot better mechanic wise just you know, going through these courses. Just being able to kind of glide through these things like this, take the wall, edit, shoot them, you know, doing that type of stuff. I couldn't do this stuff a couple weeks ago. It wasn't in my muscle memory. I hadn't learned how to do this type of stuff. You know, I can edit through it, put a cone in. And then also it's got things like this where you edit up and you have to close your edit, practice doing that type of stuff. So overall, I feel like this one's definitely the hardest, but just really puts you in situations that you would be in game, which gives you a lot of opportunity to get better at Fortnite, just because you don't want to spend too much time practicing in situations that you would never actually be in when you're in game. I found this one gives you the most experience online. It gives you the best situations to practice and everything like that. But this is definitely one that I would save for when you have a little bit more understanding of how to edit everything, how to reset your build, how to jump through builds, stuff like that, because this one does get a little bit complex. It's got low ground triple edits where you'll edit up like this, kind of put a cone in and jump up and shoot. But yeah, being able to glide through these where I can just flip the staircase really quick has definitely improved how fast and how good I am as a player. And a lot of times I feel like sweats kind of back up off of me now because it doesn't look like I'm a straight bot anymore. In Fortnite, the sweats have like this knowledge to know whether you're cheeks or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if they push you and they sense that you're booty cheek, they're gonna try and break in your build. They're gonna try and do all that extra stuff to get the kill. But if you look like you're decent, they're gonna have to actually play up and, you know, take you a little bit more serious, which is what I found these courses have actually allowed me to do online. It's got some of these piece control practices where you'll put the box in, you'll go through the box, edit through the box, and then, you know, shoot them. All that type of stuff that's really good. But I have definitely found this map to be something good because this one's gonna put you into most situations that are actually realistic. But I will say, as a controller player, I've gotten a lot better just using these courses and, you know, allowing them to really give me the practice and the muscle memory to actually do a lot of this stuff quicker. Going through these courses for like 15 to 30 minutes a day is going to dramatically increase how good you are as an actual player on Fortnite, especially if you're on console, because as you may know, you know, console, I feel like console players do have a little bit of a disadvantage. Yes, we have aim assist, but I don't feel like aim assist really does too much for us as console players. I feel like the editing piece on PC is a little bit easier. The code to this map will actually be below. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and definitely use these maps to get better if you're somebody who wants to, you know, start progressing as a Fortnite player. If you're tired of getting sweated on and literally getting boxed like a fish and all that type of stuff, you know, this is a really good place to do that. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And if you guys want more of these tutorial information videos, let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to bring some videos like that. And also, if you're somebody who's decent at Fortnite and you're looking to actually run with a duo partner or in squads or anything, leave your epic down below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video very soon. It's me, your boy Just Cryptic, on the Just Cryptic Plays channel. And peace out, baby.